2023 was a year of changing for Baltimore real estate. In this video today, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna wrap up 2023, give you an updated market report as to what occurred in 2023, and we're gonna look forward to 2024 and give you some of the expectations that many economists are predicting here in the Mid-Atlantic region. So stick around, we're jumping into this market report right now. What is going on, everyone? It's Adam Taylor back again with another video all about living here in Maryland. Today, we are wrapping up 2023 and going to provide an end of the year market report for you and then give you sort of a snapshot of the Mid-Atlantic housing report that I'm holding right here as to what the local economists are saying as to what's going to happen here in 2024. And let me throw this little teaser out there. It's pretty much good news that I'm seeing here on the home front. So let's look at what happened here in 2023. So many things occurred here in 2023, and I got to tell you, the biggest thing being that sales were down. They were actually down 22% for the entire Mid-Atlantic region. And there are many factors that contributed to this. Number one, we all know that interest rates rose dramatically here this year, and that put a big damper on what was expected to be a pretty decent year in 23. In addition to that, you still had sales prices rising. So even though interest rates are coming up, home sales were still hitting record levels. And essentially what happened is so many people towards the third quarter of the year got priced out of the market because of these rising interest rates. So we didn't really see that nice upswing that we like to see before the end of the year. We sort of saw like kind of like fizzle out, like, you know, plane coming in for a landing to an airport, okay? It really didn't never materialize here in the last 2 quarters of the year. Now, the other thing that I saw a lot of, and maybe you experienced this yourself, is this. It's what they call the lock-in effect. Maybe you own a home right now and your family is growing and you're looking to, say, move out of that starter home, maybe a townhome that you purchased, into your home that you plan on living in for 20, 30 years or more. What has happened, and I'm seeing that a lot, is what they call, again, the lock-in effect, where a lot of people felt like they were stuck because they have an interest rate presently of like 2 to 3% potentially on their present home. But to go to the home that they really need and want, not only is the sales price going to be up, but your interest rate is going to almost quadruple potentially, going from anywhere from that 2 to 3% range up to 7 and 8%. And that payment shock alone is enough to keep you grounded and staying put where you are. So that led to essentially less homes coming on the market because people are like, hey, I can't find anything that I want that's going to suit my needs, nor do I want to pay these inflated interest rates and sales prices, so I'm just going to sort of stay put. We did see an influx of people doing home improvements, and there was a ton of that, where people were sort of trying to retrofit their home to meet their current needs for their family. So that's a big thing we've seen here in 2022, and it has contributed to this crazy market that we've experienced over the years. Now, an additional thing that I do want to bring attention to is when the pandemic happened and rates dropped to record lows, the government was sort of like, hey, we got to do something here to keep things moving, and that's why you saw rates drop. And a lot of the homeowners that were planning on purchasing here in 2023 decided to purchase earlier, 2021, 2022, and get their home ahead of time because they were now able to. And guess what, guys? I was in that boat too. I was able to purchase my home a year and a half earlier, right during the heat of COVID, and I lucked out, and I was pretty fortunate for that. So I can personally attest that is true and was able to move my timeline on up. The other thing that is a positive, have been really suffering for inventory. We need more homes to put on the market, but the good news is because rates are sort of where they are and sales prices have still increased, inventory by the end of the year is expected to be up over 25% from last year's numbers. So we're already starting to head in the right direction. So that's a look at sort of what happened here in 2023. Let's flip the page and look at what local economists are projecting to happen for 2024. Now, before we look at what's going to happen here in 2024, if this is your first time to our channel, number one, I want to welcome you. My name is Adam Taylor. I run the Living in Baltimore, Maryland channel. And on this channel, we talk about all things Maryland. We talk about living here, working here, chilling here, and most importantly, getting out and having some fun in the great state of Maryland. So if you're interested in learning more, please consider hitting that subscribe button down below. It's the one that looks like this one right over here. Don't forget to give the little notification bell a click. That way you're alerted every time we put out another video just like this one. Now, as I mentioned all the time, my team and I are receiving phone calls, text messages, and emails from folks all over the world that are looking to make a move here to Maryland, and we absolutely love it. So if you're thinking about making a move, we'd love to help, but we just need one thing from you. We need you to reach out and connect with us. So please give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or better yet, schedule your own one-on-one Zoom appointment by clicking the link down in the description below. That way you and I can hop on a Zoom call and see what we can do to help you out with your transition here to Maryland. So with that said, let's get into all the great things that are expected to happen here in 2024. Now, looking ahead to 2024, great things are in store. At least that's what local economists are telling us here, okay? Number one, they are saying sales are going to increase by 11.8% over the levels that we've seen here in 2023. Great news for us. And the big reason and driving factor behind that is that mortgage interest rates are coming down. You know, at the third quarter of this year, rates were peaking in that 8% range. Now, I just had a client lock in last week with a rate in the high sixes. So good news is in store because, again, rates are coming down. So home sales, again, expected to increase about 11.8% here locally. Inventory by the end of the year is supposed to grow too. They're expecting 5,000 homes to be on the market here in the Baltimore metro area at the end of 2024, which is an increase of 9.3% from inventory levels right now here at the end of 2023. Now, the median sales price, guess what? It's gonna go up. Right now, we're sitting at about $360,000, and they're expecting home sale prices to increase 2.7% to go up to over $370,000. Now, this report found nothing to suggest that this economy is going to slow down here in the Mid-Atlantic region, nor the housing market. And it does suggest, though, that things are still gonna happen and people are still gonna need houses. People are still gonna graduate college and want to purchase their first home. They're still gonna get married. They're still gonna get divorced. They're still gonna have a family. And people, yes, they are unfortunately going to die. Heirs are going to be left to dispose of a home however they need to. So my friends, here's what I want to leave you with. It is this. Right now, we are in what we call the slow season of the real estate market. Pretty much from like December 15th till about February 15th. That is sort of the slow season. And if you're on the buy side, this is a great opportunity right here, right now to get a bargain. I would encourage you to look at homes that have been on the market in excess of 30 days. Start your search there because those folks that have been on 30 days or more, think about it, they put their home on roughly around Thanksgiving, and now here we are coming up on the new year and they still haven't sold. They're probably pulling their hair out of their head because of all the stress they had to deal with in the holidays, and then, oh, by the way, all these people coming through their house, they just want to get their home sold. So come in, again, with a reasonable offer, my team and I. Guess what? We can help you out with that, but we just need you to reach out to us. So again, please give us a call, shoot us a text. All of our contact information is down below. But this is where you get good bargains, okay, is right now in this time of the year. And frankly, you do that because nobody really wants to move during the winter months. Let's face it, snow and ice, they kind of suck, but it's an opportunity for you to get a great bargain. Second thing, if you're on the other side of the table and you're the seller and you're thinking to yourself, why on earth would I want to put my home on the market? Well, here's the big reason why you might want to put it on the market. Number one, you may be the only home on the market in your sought after subdivision. Think about that. If you're the only home, you sort of get to call the shot. Now, don't get too cocky about this, okay? I see a lot of homeowners think, well, I'm the only home in my prestigious neighborhood that's on the market and I can ask for whatever you want. Yeah, you can. But if you're way off base of what you're asking for, forget it. You know, I don't care if your home is the best home in the neighborhood, you're not going to get the foot traffic with an attitude like that. So go in. Again, we can help you out with this. We've got strategies that are proven to work time and time again. We've been doing this for 20 plus years. We love to help you. But again, this is a great season to sort of get out ahead of everybody because I'm telling you guys, these rates come down below 6.5 and February 15th rolls around here. It is going to be bananas. So again, we are here willing, ready, and able to help you out in your transition here to Maryland. And guess what? We just need one thing from you. We need you to reach out and connect with us. So please give us a call, shoot us a text message, send us an email, or better yet, again, schedule that one-on-one Zoom appointment with us by clicking the link down in the description below. But my friends, that is a wrap for 2023. We're looking for great things to happen in 2024. Now, before you go, I want you to check out this next video. I think this is your next step in learning what's going to happen here in Maryland over the next year or two. Again, we stand ready to help you out. And remember, my team and I, we've got your back. From Baltimore down the bay, all the way to the beaches in Ocean City, we have you covered. Until the next video, my friends, take care. Happy New Year.